Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. I hope you all are doing very well, and today we'll be discussing the most important MCQs for 9th of May 2024. Let's start with our session. The first question is, which country recently launched the Chang 6 probe to bring back soil from the dark side of the moon? This is the country China, that is A option. China has launched the Chang 6 probe to gather samples from the moon's far side. Basic aim is to be the first nation to do so. Earlier, only the USA and USSR collected the lunar samples, and all of these samples were from the near side. Till now, no country has reached to the far side of the moon to bring back the samples, right? So, this Chang 4 probe of China landed on the far side in 2019 but did not retrieve the samples. And in 2023, India's Chandrayaan 3 mission achieved a first far landing near the moon's south pole, and the dark side of the moon receives the sunlight, which is contrary to its name, right? So China has recently launched the Chang 6 probe, and what is the main purpose of this probe? Answer is to bring back soil from the dark side of the moon. Now let's see some countries that were in news. The first question is, cricketer Devon Thomas, recently banned by ICC, belongs to which country? Here correct answer is West Indies. So ICC has banned the cricketer Devon Thomas for 5 years. What is the reason behind it? Because of breaching anti-corruption coders of SLC, ECB and CPL. Okay. So the ban was imposed by the ICC as the designated anti-corruption official, and he accepted the charges, leading to the sanction without a tribunal hearing. So the ban includes a suspension of the last 18 months, and Thomas admitted to violate several provisions of the code. Okay, so cricketer Devon Thomas came into news because of this reason, and he is a player from West Indies. India recently agreed to enhance the cooperation in energy and local currency settlement with which African country? This is the country Nigeria. India and the country Nigeria agreed to expedite the local currency settlement system agreement. Basic aim here is to enhance the bilateral trade. So these trade settlements will occur in Indian rupees and the Nigerian naira. The decision was reached during the second India-Nigeria Joint Trade Committee session in Abuja, and the Indian delegation included the representatives from Reserve Bank of India, Exim Bank and the National Payments Corporation of India. So this meeting took place from 29th of April and it was concluded on 30th of April. Basically, they have outlined the areas for trade enhancement. Okay, so your correct answer is Nigeria. Cricketer Ben Wills, who recently announced his retirement, belongs to which country? He is from England and recently he has announced his retirement. Recently, Jeremiah Manley has been appointed as the new Prime Minister of which country? He is the new Prime Minister of the Solomon Islands. Okay. And last is, hangar class submarines recently seen in the news are launched by which country? These submarines belong to the China country. Okay. The next question is, Bhadra Tiger Reserve recently seen in the news is located in which Indian state? This tiger reserve lies in the western Ghats of Karnataka state, and recently it has seen a surge in the safari visitors. So tourists must tread carefully in this eco-sensitive zone. So this reserve, which declared India's 25th Project Tiger site in the year 1998, houses a significant tiger population alongside elephants and diverse fauna. So it is drained by the Bhadra river, and it boasts the dry deciduous to semi-evergreen vegetation like teak and medicinal plants. And other Karnataka tiger reserves include, for example, Bandipur, then there is Dandeli and Shri, another is the Nagarhole, etc. All of these tiger reserve lies in Karnataka. Okay, so Bhadra Tiger Reserve came into news, so we have to remember the location of this tiger reserve. Here answer is B, Karnataka. Now in the next slide we will see the locations of some important tiger reserves that came into news in 2024. Recently, which country hosted the Sustainable Finance for the Tiger Landscape Conference? This conference was hosted by the country Bhutan. Valmiki Tiger Reserve, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? This tiger reserve belongs to Bihar. Recently, genetic rescue has been proposed to conserve the tiger population of which national park? Here correct answer would be Ranthambore National Park. And what is the location of Ranthambore National Park? It lies in Rajasthan state. Amrabad Tiger Reserve, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? This tiger reserve lies in Telangana. And last is recently the first herpetofaunal survey was conducted in the core area of which tiger reserve? Answer would be Mudumalai Tiger Reserve. And what is the location of Mudumalai Tiger Reserve? It lies in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Recently, where was the 7th India-Indonesia Joint Defence Cooperation Committee meeting held? Correct answer is New Delhi, that is the option. India and Indonesia recently held their 7th Joint Defence Cooperation Committee meeting in New Delhi, and the basic aim is to expand the collaboration in the defence industry, maritime security and multilateral cooperation. Okay. So both nations expressed the satisfaction with the growing scope of defence cooperation, and the meeting emphasized the defence industry collaboration involving the firms like Bharat Forge and Mahindra Defence. So they stressed maritime security cooperation and highlighted Indonesia's role in India's Act East policy. The collaboration aims to boost military capabilities and address the common security challenges. Fine. So what was the venue for 7th India-Indonesia Joint Defence Cooperation Committee meeting? Answer would be New Delhi. Okay. In the next slide, let's see some of the important meetings that were in news. Recently, where was the meeting of Defence Ministers of Shanghai Cooperation Organization held? This meeting recently took place in Astana in the country of Kazakhstan. Recently, where was the 148th Inter-Parliamentary Union meeting held? Your answer would be Geneva in Switzerland. Recently, where was the 12th edition of India-Italy Military Cooperation Group meeting held? Answer is New Delhi. Where was the 16th World Social Forum 2024 meeting held? This meeting took place in the month of February 2024. And what was the venue for this event? Answer would be Kathmandu in Nepal country. Where was the first council meeting of the Global Biodiversity Framework Fund held? Answer is US. Okay. What is the rank of India in the World Press Freedom Index 2024? So India's World Press Freedom Index score declined from 36.62 to now 31.28 in 2024. And this annual report examines the journalism freedoms in across 180 nations. India's rank improved from 161 to 159 due to others' decline. However, India lags behind Turkey, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. So despite a slight improvement in security, scores fell across other indicators, which signals challenge to press independence, right? So what is the India's rank in the World Press Freedom Index 2024? Your answer would be 159 out of 180 nations. Okay. Let's talk about some of the important ranks and indices. The first question is, according to IQ Air, which city has recently been ranked as the most polluted city globally? This is the city of Kathmandu. Okay. As per the IQ Air, it is the most polluted city at global level. According to World Cybercrime Index 2024, what is the rank of India in cybercrime globally? So India comes in top 10. Answer is 10th. Okay. India's rank is 10th in cybercrime. Which institution secured the 45th rank in engineering and technology of QS World University Rankings 2024? This is IIT Bombay. What is the rank of India's GEM portal as an e-commerce platform in the world? As an e-commerce platform, India's GEM portal stands at 3rd position. What is the rank of India in the World Happiness Report 2024? This is 126th. Which is the happiest country of the world? This is the country Finland. Okay. Next is, in the recent decision by the Supreme Court, what % of seats has been reserved specifically for women in the Bar Association Committee? Supreme Court reserved 1/3 of SCBA Executive Committee seats for women. Minimum 3 out of 9 positions and 2 out of 6 senior executive member post will be only for women, and at least one office bearer post would be exclusively for women by rotation. Treasurer post in 2024-25 election is reserved for women, and reservation ensures minimum representation. Eligible women can contest all committee posts, and Justice Surya Kant and K.V. Vishwanathan directed this decision. Okay, so in the recent decision by the Supreme Court, 33% of seats have been reserved specifically for women in the Bar Association Committee now onwards. Okay, let's see some women empowerment related current affairs. The first question is, recently who secured a gold medal in the women's 10 meters air rifle at the World Shooting Parasport Tournament in Chang, Korea? This is Mona Agarwal. Okay, she secured a gold medal in the women's 10-meter air rifle at this tournament. Recently, who won the National Women's Carom title for the 12th time? Many a times we have discussed this question. Answer would be Rashmi Kumari. Recently, who has been appointed as the coach of senior national women's hockey team? This is Mr. Harendra Singh. Harendra Singh is now the new coach of the senior national women's hockey team. Recently, who has been appointed as the first woman High Commissioner to India by Britain? This is Lindy Cameron. Okay, she has been appointed as the first woman High Commissioner to India by Britain. Judith Suminwa Tulka, recently seen in the news, became the first woman Prime Minister of which country? Answer is Congo, that is DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. Okay. Recently, who has been appointed as President of Goods and Services Tax Appellate Tribunal? Here, correct answer would be retired Justice Sanjay Kumar Mishra, that is C option. He has been appointed as the President of GSTAT, which is the second appellate authority under the Central GST Act of 2017. Okay, and if you talk about the Goods and Services Tax Appellate Tribunal, it basically hears the appeals against the orders from the appellate authority under CGST Act of 2017 and the State GST Acts. So it ensures the dispute resolution uniformly, and it comprises of a principal bench in New Delhi, which is led by the President, and two technical members, one from the center and one from the state, along with several state benches. Okay, simply we have to remember that the President of Goods and Service Tax Appellate Tribunal is now Sanjay Kumar Mishra. Okay, let's talk about some of the recent appointments. Recently, who has been appointed as the director in the DPIIT, that is Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade? Answer would be Pratima Singh. Pratima Singh is the new director in DPIIT. Okay. Recently, who has been appointed as the presiding officer of the SAT, that is Securities Appellate Tribunal? Answer is Justice Retired Dinesh Kumar. Recently, which former Indian cricketer has been appointed as the ambassador of ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024? Here answer would be Yuvraj Singh. Prabhu Subianto has been appointed as the new president of which country? So he is the new president of the country Indonesia. Recently, who has been appointed as the Director General of the National Security Guard? Answer is Mr. Nalin Prabhat. Fine. Next is Lux Aircraft, recently seen in the news, is designed and built by which organization? Actually, Aeronautical Development Establishment, which is a Bangalore-based defense research development organization lab, is the creator of Lux Aircraft, and it is under CBI scrutiny currently. Okay, so Lux is a kind of microlight pilotless aircraft, and it was developed by ADE for Indian Armed Forces. It was inducted in 2001 for Indian Air Force. Then in 2000, here it is 2000 and it is 2001 for the Indian Navy, and in 2003 for the Indian Army. Okay, so it is cost effective and it is reusable with HAL manufactured engine, and it helps the weapon system trials, carries low targets for the training, and it is launched from land or sea. So it is controlled via GCS, and it is designed for 15 missions countering the airborne threats. Okay, so Lux Aircraft is designed and built by DRDO lab. Okay, answer is A option, DRDO. Let's see some important organizations that were in news. The first question is, recently which organization has advised all the states and the union territories to completely prohibit all harmful sharp threats or the mancha. This is the Animal Welfare Board of India. They have requested or advised all the states and union territories to completely prohibit all harmful sharp threats or known as manchas. Okay. Recently, which space organization successfully launched its advanced composite solar sail system spacecraft from New Zealand? This is NASA. Recently, which organization has been conferred the Outstanding PSU of the Year award? Many times we have talked about it. Answer is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Recently, which organization has developed India's lightest bulletproof jacket? That is DRDO. Recently, which organization released a report named as Ensuring Safety and Health at Work in a Changing Climate? Answer is International Labour Organization. Headquarters lies in Geneva, Switzerland. Next is Kuthan Tower Festival, recently seen in the news, is celebrated in which Indian state? So this festival is celebrated in the state of Tamil Nadu, and it unfolds a narrative of marriage and widowhood within a day during the Tamil month of the Chittirai. Okay, so it lasts for total 18 days, and the unique celebration draws global attention to the transgender identity. Okay, simply we have to remember that Kuthan Tower festival is celebrated in the state of Tamil Nadu. Let's see some important festivals that were in news. Which state recently celebrated the Chithirai Car Festival? Here correct answer would be Tamil Nadu. Thrissur Puram, a grand temple festival, is primarily associated with which Indian state? This festival is celebrated in Kerala. Saint Khilang Festival, recently seen in the news, is celebrated in which Indian state? This festival is celebrated in Meghalaya. Longte Festival, recently seen in the news, is celebrated by the Nishi tribe of which Indian state? First of all, Nishi tribe is predominantly found in Arunachal Pradesh, and here this tribe celebrates the Longte Festival. Gangor Festival, recently seen in the news, is celebrated in which Indian state? Gangor Festival is celebrated in the state of Rajasthan. Okay. Recently, Adani Green Energy Limited has secured $400 million green loan for its under construction solar projects in which Indian states? Adani Green Energy Limited, which is India's top renewable energy firm, has secured $400 million in funding from 5 international banks for its 750 megawatt projects in the state of Rajasthan and in Gujarat. Okay, and these projects are scheduled to start operating from November 2024. So Rajasthan project with 500 megawatt of capacity has a long-term power purchase agreement with the Solar Energy Corporation of India, while the Gujarat project with 250 megawatt of capacity is a stand-alone merchant power project in Khavda, which is the world's largest renewable energy cluster. Okay, so they have secured this much amount for its under construction solar projects in the state of Rajasthan and Gujarat. C option is the right answer. Okay, now let's see some state related current affairs. Which state did the Supreme Court recently order to halt the illegal mining in the Aravalli ranges? This is the state Rajasthan. Recently, which state launched the Nakshatra Sabha, which is India's first astro tourism campaign? First of all, you can be asked about the name of India's first astro tourism campaign. It is Nakshatra Sabha, and recently it has been launched in the state of Uttarakhand. Can you tell me which state has recently opened its first Constitution Park? Please write your answer in the comment section if you remember. Yesterday we have talked about it. Shri Madhav Perumal Temple, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? This temple lies in Tamil Nadu. Which state's government recently suspended the manufacturing licenses of 14 Patanjali products due to misleading advertisement? This is Uttarakhand state. Adrak textile craft, recently seen in the news, is mainly associated with which Indian state? This textile craft is found in Gujarat. And why it came into news? Because recently it has got the GI tag. Okay. Last question is, Palia tribe, recently seen in the news, mainly resides in which Indian state? So this tribe predominantly lives in the state of Tamil Nadu. Why it came into news? Because the recent research on Palia tribals urges the immediate government action for their upliftment. So they are known as Palians also, and they speak Tamil, and traditionally they are hunter and gatherers. Fine. So they worship the Karuppan and they bury their dead on the western side of their residential area, avoiding the cremation. Fine. So simply we have to remember that Palia tribe lives in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Let's see some important tribes that were in news. First question is, The Hatti community, which was recently in news for legal dispute on its inclusion in scheduled tribes list, is primarily found in which state of India? The Hatti community is found in Himachal Pradesh state especially. Okay. Fani Rawa tribe recently seen in the news is mostly found in which Indian state? So this tribe is found in Karnataka. Jenu Kuruba tribe recently seen in the news primarily resides in which region of India? They are found in Western Ghats. Konda Reddy tribe recently seen in the news is primarily inhabits in which state of India? They are found in Andhra Pradesh. And last is Hakki Pikki tribe recently seen in the news is predominantly found in which Indian state? This tribe lives in the state of Karnataka. Okay. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. Before winding up, let me tell you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series from our GK Today's Android application. If you want the PDF format of these questions, you can subscribe to that course. Okay. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide, you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today. And we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. And please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Minu Hatsana signing off.